Well, hey there, it's Leslie with another project. So this is your packet. This is what comes in there. Okay, you will get to use this, this piece of your designer series paper. Now, if you got the dies, if you chose to add those on, you can die cut the butterflies and end up with this. Okay. And then you'll have butterflies to choose from. Okay. My suggestion to you is if you are hand cutting these, I would go from the bottom and not in from the side. Or even before you start, trim off about a ½ inch or so from this side, and about a half, actually get 3/4 inch on this side, and then you can use those skinny strips for a little bit later, okay, or for another card if you choose to do it that way. All right, but I think we are going to use that piece on here, so let's get going. All right, so here's your card base. It's going to be a top open. They are scored for you, but I still encourage you to match the corners and use something to give yourself a nice crease. Okay, so this black is going to go all the way across here. Okay, so let's get some adhesive for that. And I'm going to leave a little bit of room down underneath there because I'm going to stamp right on this. And you're saying, wow, is she brave? She's going to get this all done. Ooh, that was not very straight. Whoa. Hey, Leslie, you're working on grid paper. You should use it to help you get straight. You know, that'd be a great idea. There we go. All right, so if you line up your paper on the grid paper, you can kind of see that you can follow these lines like that and do much better. Sorry. Anyway, so I embossed with the Bricks and Mortar 3D embossing folder for you a 3x3 piece of mint macaron, which is going to go right on this piece of basic black. Isn't that pretty the way that pops? Then we're going, this is going to be too long, but that's okay. So you can just pick the part you like best. If there's an end that you're not too crazy about and you'd rather have it that way, whatever you like. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put the, you know what? Hang on a second. Do I want more black showing? I may be changing my mind, and I'll tell you why. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Okay, so we're going to cover most of the yellow. Yep, we're going to do it that way. And here's why. I'm going to grab, well, should have done this beforehand, but bear with me. It's right here on top. Okay, the butterfly gala punch is retiring, but with the little punch that's right up on top, you should be able, if you happen to have this one, get some little butterflies to add on here. Okay, let's try one pink one. Let's see if we can get that. Oh yeah. Now they aren't likely to be quite as symmetrical as most, but you can still have those little butterflies if you want. Okay, if you happen to have that punch. If not, I think it's on sale. I'm not sure if it's discounted right now or not. All right, so let's push those over. Let's add. So the reason I changed color was this matches better than the pinks and the blues, and these butterflies were bigger. I knew I couldn't get the butterflies that I wanted, or I didn't think I could get the butterflies I wanted out of that skinnier strip. If you think you can, go for it. Okay. I know. Use the grid paper for crying out loud. Yeah, I know. Okay. There we go. Then we'll just snip. Oh, and we got a little black hangover too, so we'll just take it all off at the same time. There. Okay. Good. Alrighty. And we're going to pop this layer up on dimensionals. Okay. Like that. Then you can choose your butterfly. You might want one with a big contrast. Okay. You might want one with less contrast. You might want two smaller ones. It's kind of up to you. Actually, I think I'm going to go that route. I kind of like the smaller butterflies. Plus, they'll tie in nicely with the small ones that I have. So I'm going to focus my adhesive towards the middle because I can kind of give those wings just a tiny, I don't want to bend them necessarily, but I can just use my fingers to very gently use my thumb to kind of curl that a little bit. So gentle, okay, not harsh, just a little bit. Oops, now I gave myself a little sticky spot. Should be using my silicone mat. Now most of it wiped off, so it should be fine. So when you're doing this, it's fine to hang over. Just make sure you don't hang over the edge of your card. Okay. There, see how those wings just kind of turn up just a little. Will it likely get a little bit flat in the mail? Yeah, but some of it will still be there. Okay. And you could use glue dots for these. You could, I'm going to put that one farther down. I decided I want the contrast up here. I want the yellow one. Like that. And then we'll do the little green one down here. Okay. All right. Now comes the tricky part. Now comes the tricky part. Did Leslie leave enough room So see, it really helps if you measure first. I may not actually be putting this where I thought I should have shifted this over just a smidge. All right. Oh, but happy birthday's going to work. So let me clean that off a little bit and get some Memento black. I guess I'm having a happy birthday card, not a thank you card. Ooh, and I'm going to make sure that I don't touch my card with those hands. Yikes. Okay. There we go. Sorry, did you get a nice view of my head? Sorry about that. There we go. All right. So there you go. And you have all these extra butterflies, if you chose to cut them out or if you use the dies, to use on something else. All right. Thanks, guys.